What's up, everyone? Welcome to Feelin Fine. I'm your host, Corey, and thank you so much for being here. This Feelin Fine. What's the show? It's all about breaking silence around what we usually don't want to talk about, and I hope that this can also be a space for everyone for honesty, reflection, healing, and above all, figuring out this life together. A little bit about me. I am a normal person. I have a normal job that I go to 10 hours a day. I am married to my beautiful wife. I come from a big family, the youngest of 6 kids. So you can imagine the stories there and everything in between. I've moved around a lot. I've lived in a lot of different places, so I've come from a lot of different life changes and experiences, and just growing up in different areas all the time. You get to see the nation. You get to meet so many different people and how you interact with those people and who becomes your friends and everything else. The show Feelin Fine, there's a stigma that's built around the way that you feel. And if someone usually asks you how you're feeling, if you're not feeling so great, you just say, I'm fine. And it's a sad way to feel. It's a sad way to go about life. It's just to be stuck in that stigma of like, I'm okay, but nobody really cares. And I'm here to tell you that people do care. People are with you. People have gone through maybe the same thing, and if not, they maybe know someone who's gone through the same thing. And that's what this show is all about for me. I've been through a lot. I've known people that have gone through a lot, and I'm just here to help and build up an emotional, honest space to talk about realness. And although I don't have all the answers to whatever issues you may have or whatever you're going through, I'm just here to show up and be me, and be real. And I hope I can encourage you all to do the exact same. This life that we all live, it's not perfect, but we can all figure out a way to make it just a little bit better. And that is something that I am passionate about for not just me, but everyone around me. A little bit to what to expect from this show is it's going to be not mostly me, but it'll be me. I'll have guest appearances, which no one big. It's going to be like friends and family. Topics spanning across a wide margin. Purpose of life, especially like the masculinity stigma. This show will focus a lot on men's mental health. It's a silent killer. It's something that a lot of men go through and they don't talk about, and that's unfortunate. And I hope this can be a area where we can all connect and all talk and all just be okay with who we are and what we go through and what we experience, what troubles we have with whatever it is. So it's going to be a lot of purpose in life and who you are and who you try to be and who you are for the people around you. It's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of dealing with anxiety or depression, not just for the men, but for everybody. How you deal with all that, what goes on with that, and how does it affect you? How does it affect your day-to-day life? What does it cause you to do? What is it, how does it hinder the people around you? we're going to touch on marriage. I'm married to my lovely wife. I've been married for almost 4 years, and she is my rock. She's my person. She is my best friend. And I hope to have her on here, and we're going to talk about our marriage and what works for us and what we go through and what maybe not work for other people, but it helps us. And we're both very open with one another, and I think that's very important in a partner. We're going to talk about fatherhood. Although I'm not a father yet, I know a lot of people who are. And I want to get experience of, what it's like. And I have friends who have kids of their own. I have friends who are raising kids that are not their kids, and they're a step parent. And, what's that like? How does that, go into life? And being a stepchild myself, I appreciate my step parents because what they've done. It's a big task to step into a child's life and raise them as if their own when you didn't even have to. So fatherhood is very important to me. Also is motherhood. I'm not a mom. I'm not a woman. But I have two great moms. I have my mother, and then I have my stepmom. But I don't even use the word step. I say I have two moms. And, how they feel about raising young men, young women, and how to deal with that. And I'd love to have them on here, and they can explain their life. What was it like having kids, raising them up, and all the challenges that we go through as kids. And as kids, you may have siblings. I am the youngest of 6. I've seen a lot from the people older than me. I grew from it, or I either did the same stuff, and that's life. That's growing up. That's dealing with what you have to deal with as a person, as a teenager, as a young adult. But being the youngest of 6, I've gotten to experience so much from the people ahead of me, and I've gotten to grow so much because of what they've taught me and how they've been around me. And I was always included in things, which I very appreciated, even though they didn't have to. I was the youngest. They could have just been like, no, you go over there, we're going to do our own thing. But they were with me through every step of the way, and it's cool. The big thing about this show is I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to be authentic. And that's what this show is about, is being authentic and being real. Even though it's going to hurt, you have to be able to open up. You have to be able to be real with yourself and the people around you, and that's very important to me. And another thing, this is not a self-help seminar, and I'm not a therapist in any way. This is just real talk from a real person just trying to grow and maybe help others along the way. And that's important to me, is I'm not just on here to help myself. I'm on here to help other people. It's the silence that can hurt anything and anyone. But with this platform, I don't want to have people be silent. Step up and speak out, especially the men out there. Like, we have to feel okay. We have to be okay. And I'm here to help through whatever way that I can. Really, this is just the start of a journey that I cannot wait to be on. It's a journey that's going to take some time. It's a journey that is going to help a lot of grieving in some sense. It's going to help a lot of things come up that can not only help me, but help other people. And that's the goal, is just be there for everyone around you, As far as right now, I want to thank all of you for being here, for just the beginning. And it's going to be an amazing ride together, and I cannot wait to see how this family grows, to see how we progress and how I'm able to grow and how I can maybe help people around me grow. And that's very important to me. We do have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment of your favorite color or whatever, More socials on how to connect are definitely on the way, and they'll be coming soon. My goal is to have an episode drop every single Monday. Would be the best timeline for me right now. And that's the goal. Every single Monday, new video, different topics of just different ways to deal with life. If you have an idea of what you would like to talk about in a show, or what you'd like me to talk about that maybe you're not comfortable opening up about, there is a email that I've set up. It is feelinfine25@gmail.com. Again, that's feelinfine, FEELINFINE 25@gmail.com. That's the best way right now that we can all connect. Share your stories, share whatever you're comfortable with sharing, whatever you're comfortable with putting out there. And you can either put your name in it or you can be anonymous. Either one's perfectly okay with me. And this is the start of something brand new and something fun and something exciting and something that's going to help a lot of people. For now, I love you. God bless, and thank you for feeling fine. And we'll see you next week.